Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is our first lecture about the carbohydrate. Okay. So in this lecture we are going to see what is mean by the carbohydrate and what are the classes of carbohydrate, what is its importance, what are the different examples, what are the uses of that examples, what is the basic structure of carbohydrate, and about the structural stereometry. Okay, and all these things we have to learn in this chapter, which is carbohydrate. Okay, yes. So basically what is mean by the carbohydrate? Carbohydrate, it is a most abundant biomolecule on the earth. In very first lecture I told you what is mean by the biomolecules and what are the four main important examples of the biomolecule. From that 4 to 5 examples, the first and the most abundant biomolecule is carbohydrate. Okay, yes, means in every year or each year, whatever the photosynthesis occurs, they convert more than 100 billion metric tons of carbohydrate and water into the cellulose and the plant products. Okay, means whatever the photosynthesis occurs, from that nearly 100 billions metric tons of the carbon dioxide in the water, it turns into the plant product or the sugar. Okay, yes. Then the carbohydrate, it is a biomolecule which consists of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen atom, and usually the ratio of the hydrogen and oxygen atom is in between the 2:1. Okay, same like that of the water. In another word, the empirical formula for this carbohydrate is CH2O bracket complete N. Means what? This CH2O, this unit, it can comes or it can repeat many times. Okay, CH2O or C double bond O H2, right? Yes, there are some hydrates like the and these are characteristics, and there are some hydrates which are in or protective agent or the strength of the cell wall. माइक म्यूट करा, फक्त इश्यू असेल फक्त माइक म्यूट करायचा. Okay, there are some carbohydrates or the polymers of carbohydrates which act as a lubricant agent. Okay, lubricant agent where it is present in the joints. Okay, skeletal joints, and it participate. Okay, recognition and addition of the cell. And what is the basic definition? When if someone asks you what is meant by the carbohydrate, then you have to tell that carbohydrate, it is a polyhydroxyaldehyde or polyhydroxyketone substance. Okay, what is meant by carbohydrate? Polyhydroxyaldehyde or polyhydroxyketone. Poly means many, hydroxyl means OH group, hydroxy group, OH group. Okay, means the aldehyde which has number of OH groups. Okay, the aldehydes and ketones which has the various number of the OH group, such a substance or such a compound is known as the carbohydrate. Okay, or the substance that yields the compound on hydrolysis. Okay, means any substance, if that goes under the hydrolysis, then it gives this polyhydroxyaldehyde and polyhydroxyketone. Such a substance also known as the carbohydrates. Okay, but there are few carbohydrates which contain the nitrogen, phosphorus or sulfur also. Okay, many, yes, there are the many carbohydrates which has carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. It is a basic atoms are present in that, but there are very few carbohydrates which also contain the nitrogen, phosphorus and the sulfur. Okay, got it? What is meant by carbohydrate? Polyhydroxyaldehyde or polyhydroxyketone, or the substance that yields such a compound on the hydrolysis. Okay, such a compound is known as the carbohydrate. Yes, what is the roles of carbohydrates in the living organisms? Okay, carbohydrate perform the various steps of the functions in the living organisms. As I told you in a very first slide, that there are the some carbohydrates or polymers of the carbohydrates which act as your structural unit. Okay, or which helps to build up your structure, or for the protection purpose, or which is present in the cell wall. Okay, for example, cellulose. Okay, cellulose, it is a sugar, it is a carbohydrate which is present in the plant cell wall. Okay, and chitin, it is also polysaccharide which is present in the arthropod cell wall. Okay, and there are some polysaccharides, so there are some carbohydrates which helps as a staple food. Okay, or which can act as a staple food, and this is like that, for example, starch and glycogen. Yes, starch, it is a storage polysaccharide. Okay, starch means what? Storage polysaccharide of the plants. Okay, means whatever the sugar content which produced in the plant, it is stored in the form of starch granules. Okay, and the glycogen. Okay, glycogen, it is a storage polysaccharide of the animals. Okay, what is the difference? Starch is the storage polysaccharides of the plants and glycogen is storage polysaccharides of the animals. Means what? Whatever the sugar which is present in our body or in the animals, it is stored in the form of glycogen. Right? Okay, then next there is a 5 carbon monosaccharide, for example ribose. Okay, ribose is an important component of the coenzymes ATP, FAD and NAD. Okay, and it is a backbone of genetic molecule which is known as the RNA. Yes, in the RNA, which sugar is present there? Ribose sugar is present. Okay, and in DNA, which sugar is present? Deoxyribose sugar is present. So this 5 carbon monosaccharide, that is the ribose, which is a very important component of the ATP, FAD and NAD. These three are the coenzymes, and this in these three also this ribose sugar is present. Okay, also it is a backbone of genetic material such as the RNA and DNA also. Yes, so we can yeah, there are classification of, when we go for the classification of carbohydrates now, then there are the particular 3 basic classes of the carbohydrate, like the monosaccharide, monosaccharide, oligosaccharide and polysaccharide. Okay, so what is meant by this saccharide? Saccharide means what? Saccharide is actually saccharide, it is actually a sugar. Okay, what is meant by saccharide? Saccharide means sugar or sugar unit. Okay, saccharide, it is actually a word which is derived from the Greek word, that is the saccharon. Saccharon means what? Sugar. That's why saccharide means sugar. Okay, yes. So this is an important biomolecule, play the key role in the immune system, in the fertilization, okay, which helps in the preventing the pathogenesis, in the blood clotting and development. When you go for the carbohydrate, okay, carbohydrate, it is a basic and the abundant biomolecule of the living thing. So the function of the carbohydrate is everywhere. Okay, everywhere there is a function carbohydrate. Yes, classification, I told you there are basically three classes of the carbohydrates. These are the major classes of the carbohydrates: monosaccharide, oligosaccharide and the polysaccharide. Okay, mono means single, saccharide means sugar. Okay, monosaccharide means what? It is a simple sugar which consists of a single polyhydroxyaldehyde or single polyhydroxy ketone unit. What is monosaccharide? It is a simple sugar which consists of single polyhydroxyaldehyde and polyhydroxy ketone unit. Okay. Uh, Basically, the most abundant monosaccharide which is present in the nature, it is a D-glucose. Okay, and sometimes which is also referred to as a dextrose. D-glucose and dextrose is nothing but the same thing. Okay, D-glucose also referred to as a dextrose. Yes, and most of the monosaccharides, they are present in a cyclic structure. Okay, next, second class is a oligosaccharide. Oligosaccharide means what? Oligosaccharide means more than two. Okay, mono means single, oligo means more than two, right? So oligosaccharide means what? It is a short chain of the monosaccharide. Okay, what is meant by oligosaccharide? It is a short chain of the monosaccharide which is joined by the glycosidic linkage. Okay, for example, two glucose molecule if we are taken, D-glucose and D-glucose. These two D-glucose are joined together by means of the glycosidic linkage. Then it is known as the oligosaccharide. Okay, or two or more units. If you take a 3 or 5 glucose molecule and you join them by using glycosidic linkage, then it is an example of oligosaccharide. Okay, what is the definition of oligosaccharide? The definition means it is a sugar which consists of a short chain of the monosaccharide unit which is joined by the glycosidic linkage. This is known as the disaccharide. Okay, the typical example of this oligosaccharide, so this is known as oligosaccharide, and the typical example is sucrose. Okay, sucrose means the sugar which is found in the cane. Okay, or yes, cane sugar, you know na cane sugar, but cane sugar means sucrose. Okay, then it consists of, okay, what is it sucrose made up of from? Okay, sucrose is made up of from the glucose and fructose. Okay, when the D-glucose and the D-fructose are joined together by the glycosidic linkage, then it produces the sugar which is known as the sucrose. Okay, then yes, mostly the monosaccharide and disaccharide. Disaccharide means what? Disaccharide, it is a class which comes under the oligosaccharide. Okay, disaccharide means two monomers or the two monosaccharides joined together. Oligosaccharide means what? When or more monosaccharides joined together. Okay, yes, so all the common monosaccharides and the disaccharides, they have the name ending with the suffix of OSE. Okay, Or if you see the examples of all the monosaccharides and disaccharides and oligosaccharides, if you see the names of that, then the names end with the suffix ose. Okay, sucrose, ose, glucose, end with ose. Okay, yes. Next one is the polysaccharide. Polysaccharide means what? Poly means many, more than 20. Okay. Poly means many or more than 20. Saccharides means sugar. Means what? It is a sugar in which there is a long chains of the monosaccharide or oligosaccharide unit which are joined together by means of the glycosidic linkage. It is known as polysaccharide. Got my point? The difference between monosaccharide and polysaccharide. Understood? Yes or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Then what are the sources of carbohydrate? Okay, this is a very important point. Sources of carbohydrates means instance in which the carbohydrate found more amount. Okay, so the sub like the cereals, okay, cereals, wheat means what? Gehu, rice, potatoes, sugar, fruits, bread, milk, and many more. Okay, there's of bread. Yes. Monosaccharide, it is a simplest carbohydrate. Okay, it is either aldehyde or ketone with two or more hydroxyl group, or what? It is a simple sugar which is made up of from the single unit of polyhydroxyaldehyde and polyhydroxyketone. Polyhydroxy means what? Poly means many. Hydroxyl means OH group. Okay, means single unit of aldehyde or single unit of ketone with many hydroxyl group. This is the basic structural formula for monosaccharide, or you can remember like this. It is a less form of the carbohydrate and it either aldehyde or ketone with two hydroxyl. This is the basic definition of the monosaccharide. Okay, it is crystalline solid. Okay, and which is a highly soluble aqueous system, but it is insoluble in the non-polar solvent. Okay, for example, methanol, these are some non-polar solvent. In that solvent, this monosaccharides is not dissolved or not dissolvable. Okay, and the test of this monosaccharide is sweet test. Okay, test is sweet. Examples are the glucose, or its synonym is dextrose, then fructose, then galactose. Okay, the structure of glucose and fructose is shown here. Okay, this is a cyclic structure. Okay, this is a cyclic structure of glucose and fructose. Today we are only going to see about monosaccharides. Okay, so yes, what is mean by these monosaccharides? The backbone of common monosaccharides, it is an unbranched carbon chain in which all the carbon atoms are linked by a single bond. Okay, and in the open chain form. Okay, one carbon atom is double bonded to the oxygen atom to form the carbonyl group, and each of the other carbon atom has a hydroxyl group. Means the simple thing. Okay, I told you to draw the structure of glucose, open chain form. Okay, not a circular, open chain and unbranched. Okay, so how you draw? First of all, you have to draw the 6 carbon one by one. Okay, One by one you have to draw the 6 carbon. Then to the first carbon you have to attach the carbonyl group. Carbonyl group means what? C double bond OH. Okay, the first carbon is with the carbonyl group, and the remaining 5 carbons, they have OH group. Okay, OH means hydroxyl group, right? So if you have to draw the structure of glucose. Glucose is a 6 carbon compound, or the sugar which is the 6 carbon compound, it is known as hexose. Okay, the sugar with 3 carbon compound, or the sugar which is made up of from the 3 carbon compound, it is known as triose. Okay, the sugar which is made up of from the 4 carbon atom, it is known as, काय म्हणू शकतो आपण त्याला? Yes, tell me. If 3 carbon compound is triose, then 4 carbon compound is what? Tetrose. 5 carbon compound, pentose. 6 carbon compound, hexose. Okay,
Hexose.
remember? Yes. Okay, so from that, at the first carbon atom you have to attach the carbonyl group, and for the remaining carbon atom you have to attach the OH group or hydroxyl group. Okay, yes. If the carbonyl group is at the end of the carbon chain, means if that C double bond O, this group is at the first end or at the last end, then that is known as the aldoses. Okay, means aldehyde, right? And if that carbonyl group is at the any other another position rather than the end of that chain, then it is known as ketones. Understood? Yes, if this C double bond OH group means carbonyl group, it is attached to either first or last carbon, then it is aldoses. And if it is attached to the any another remaining carbon rather than the first and last, then it is known as the ketoses. Okay, the simplest monosaccharides are the 2,3 carbon trioses. Okay, the simplest, very basic monosaccharide is a triose. Triose means which is made up of from the 3 carbon unit. Okay, example is glyceraldehyde. Okay, glyceraldehyde, it is an aldotriose. Aldotriose means what? It is a aldehyde and 3 carbon compound, so it's known as aldotriose. Example is glyceraldehyde. Ketotriose. Ketotriose means what? 3 carbon compound and it is a ketone group. Okay, example is dihydroxyacetone. Yes, over 200 different monosaccharides are now. Okay, it is classified according to the number of carbon atoms in the molecule, as I told you right now. Okay, whether they contain an aldehyde or ketone groups. Yes, monosaccharide, it is classified according to the 2 bases. First is according to the number of carbon atom present in that molecule, like the triose, tetrose, hexose. Okay, and second one, whether they contain aldehyde or whether they contain the ketone group. Okay, as I told you in a previous slide, aldotriose. Aldo means aldehyde, trio means 3 carbon compound, keto means ketone, triose means 3 carbon compound, same thing. Yes, a monosaccharides which contain the 3 carbon atom, which is known as triose, and which contain 4, which is known as tetrose. Monosaccharide containing aldehyde group, which is known as aldose, which contain keto group, which is known as the ketose. Okay, yes, here are the structure, linear structures is given. This is first one is an aldose. Okay, aldose means what? Glyceraldehyde. Okay, this is an example of glyceraldehyde. C double bond OH, CHOH and CH2OH. Here the three carbons you can see, 1 2 3. Three carbons are here, so this is a aldoses, or we can say like that, this is an example of glyceraldehyde, right? Then next one, ketosis. Yes, there is a one difference. This carbonyl carbon, okay, C double bond OH. This is known as carbonyl group. Okay, this carbonyl group, it is present at the starting position, okay, or at the one end of the chain. So this is known as aldose, right? And here the carbonyl carbon, it is present any another position. You can see it is not present at any end. Okay, this is the one end, this is the another end, CH2OH, CH2OH. Okay, it is present in between. That's why it is known as ketose. Okay, what is difference between aldose and ketose? The carbonyl carbon. The carbonyl carbon is present at the end, then it is a aldoses, and if carbonyl carbon it is present in a middle, then it is a ketoses. Next is the aldotetrose. Aldotetrose means what? If there is a word tetrose, means you have to imagine that it is a 4 carbon compound. So you have to draw 4 carbon, C, 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 okay, which is bonded with a single bond. First carbon, it is a aldo. Aldo means what? Carbonyl carbon which is present at the first position only. So first carbon is C double bond OH, and the last carbon is also fixed, CH2OH. Okay, in middle one you have to fix the valencies by attaching the OH group. Okay, so CHOH, CHOH. So this is the aldotetrose. And keto pentose. Pentose means 5 carbon, 1 2 3 4 5. And keto means what? Carbonyl carbon present at the middle position. So last carbon is fixed, CH2OH, first carbon is fixed, CH2OH, and in middle carbon you have to fix the OH molecule according to the valency of carbon. Yes, then what is this D configuration and L configuration? Okay, there are the many monosaccharides, which are many means 99% monosaccharides, which are present naturally in the D conformation, but there is only one sugar which is present naturally in the L configuration. The name of that sugar is arabinose sugar. Okay, this is important according to your MCQ. Okay, so there is only one sugar which is present in the nature, which is naturally in the L configuration, is arabinose. Remaining all sugars are in the D configuration. So what is mean by this D and L configuration? Okay, D and L configuration means what? It is just a stereochemistry. Okay, stereochemistry. It is related to stereochemistry. You know what is mean by chiral carbon atom? What is mean by chiral carbon atom? CHIRAL, chiral carbon. Have you heard about this?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Abhishek.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me what is mean by chiral carbon?
मैम जो असिमेट्रिक रहता ये
Yes, asymmetric. मतलब
उसको मतलब एक वैलेंट एटम भी रहता है. हेलो.
Okay. So what is mean by
मैम उसके
chiral
चारों
carbon?
बॉन्ड डिफरेंट रहते हैं. चारों बॉन्ड
Yes,
डिफरेंट
very
रहते हैं.
good. Yes, means what? The carbon atom to which all the 4 different types of the molecule is attached. That 4 different types of the atoms are different from each other. Okay. Yes, that means the chiral carbon. Chiral carbon means what? Okay, if there is a carbon atom, then what is the valency of carbon atom? Means how many molecules you can attach to carbon atom? 4. नाइट्रोजन की वैलेंसी 3 है, कार्बन की वैलेंसी कितनी है? 4 है, राइट? सो व्हाट इज द वैलेंसी ऑफ कार्बन? 4. सो chiral carbon atom means what? The carbon atom to which 4 different kinds of the molecule is attached, that is known as the chiral carbon atom. Okay, you can see here the example of glyceraldehyde, right? Glyceraldehyde, it is a 3 carbon unit, so 1 2 3 carbon is there. You can concentrate on the central carbon, middle one carbon. Okay, so see that middle one carbon atom, 4 different kinds of the groups are attached. Here is the OH, H, here COH and CH2OH. So these 4 are the different group. So this central carbon, it is a chiral carbon atom for the glyceraldehyde molecule. Okay, so you have to concentrate on this chiral carbon atom. So concentrate on this chiral carbon atom. The OH group, OH means hydroxyl group. OH group, where it is attached, at the right position or the left position? The OH group is, if the OH group is attached to the right position of the chiral carbon atom, then it is known as D configuration. Okay, means D-glyceraldehyde. And if that OH group or hydroxyl group is attached to the left hand side of the chiral carbon atom, then it is known as the L configuration or L isomer or L glyceraldehyde. Understood? Understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, means OH group is, if the OH group present at the right side, then it is a D glyceraldehyde, and if the OH group which is attached to the chiral carbon center, it is at the left hand side, then it is a L configuration. Yes, then this is the basic structure of the glucose. You can see there are the 6 carbon atoms which are drawn one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Yes. Then OH, see the positions of the OH group also. Okay. First carbon to which C double bond OH means carbonyl carbon. So this is a aldose. And there is a 6 carbon. So it is a aldohexose. Glucose is an example of aldohexose, right? So if you have to draw, okay, if meeting will end now, then rejoin the meeting in between. Yes, so if you have to draw the cyclic structure of this, then you have to draw first of all the structure like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have to go for the cyclic structure of this glucose. Okay, yes. Then how you will draw the cyclic structure of the glucose? Okay, so you can see here there is a number 1, 2, means it is a first carbon, second, third, fourth, fifth, and the 6th carbon. Okay, step 1 is what? Step 1 is you have to first of all draw the structure in a linear manner. Step 2, you have to bend the chain to make a hexagon. This is a hexagon. Okay, you have to make a hexagon structure first of all. Yes. Then see here, there is a O. Okay, this is a O of carbonyl carbon. This one. Okay, this one. C double bond O. This is the O. Okay, and carbon is not mentioned here, but what is the end of this? Na?